strict and appropriate action, as empowered under the Aircraft Rules and Act, will be taken.
I, on behalf of all of us at IndiGo, would like to extend our sincerest apologies.
India's biggest airline now at the center of India's biggest aviation crackdown. After days of chaos, cancellations, queues snaking through airports, and lots of heartburn, the government has moved from warnings to hard action against IndiGo. In Parliament today, the Civil Aviation Minister made it clear that the action is not just about fixing one bad week, but about breaking the grip of any one or two players in India's skies.
Through our policies, we are encouraging more new airlines to start and operate in India, ensuring fair access to airport capacity and eliminating any possibility of duopoly, controlling connectivity and pricing in our skies. More airlines mean more choice, more affordability, and more resilience for the passengers.
In unprecedented action, DGCA has ordered IndiGo to cut its approved winter schedule by 5% across sectors, especially on high-demand, high-frequency routes, effectively pulling roughly 100 flights a day out of the market. IndiGo has been told to submit a revised winter schedule by 5 p.m. on December 10 after failing to operate the full roster it had sought and getting hit by nearly 1,000 cancellations in November alone. This is not just a paper wrap. IndiGo has been served a show cause notice, top executives have been summoned by the regulator and parliamentary panels, and the airline has been put on notice that its ability to run a schedule it cannot operate will no longer be taken on trust.
I can confirm now that today, as of December 9th, our operations are fully stabilized, which means flights reflecting on our website are scheduled to operate with an adjusted network. So please continue to check our website for updates. We continue to work in full cooperation with the government. And now that the immediate crisis is dealt with, we started to focus internally on what has led to this, lessons learned to be drawn, and how to emerge stronger from this.
There are reports that the government may be weighing even sharper tools. The Civil Aviation Ministry is said to be considering a parliamentary committee to probe the nationwide disruption in IndiGo's services, examine what went wrong, and recommend penal action that can withstand legal scrutiny. Officials are reportedly examining the option of a steep fine, reportedly as high as 1,000 crore rupees, but worry that an arbitrary penalty would be tied up in courts instead of sending a swift deterrent signal. The political message, though, is clear. India's largest carrier will not be allowed to hide behind its size or too big to fail invincibility.
We intervened to cap fares so that no passenger would be exploited due to the sudden demand spikes and opportunistic pricing. Operations are stabilizing fast. Safety remains fully in force. IndiGo is being held accountable. Passengers' convenience and dignity are being protected, and long-term measures are underway to make India's aviation sector stronger and more passenger-centric.
For passengers, the timing could not be worse. The 5% cut bites right into the peak winter and wedding rush when aircraft are already running close to full, and every lost departure on trunk routes like Delhi-Mumbai, Delhi-Bengaluru or Mumbai-Hyderabad pushes up the pressure on remaining seats. With IndiGo operating over 2,200 flights a day in the current winter schedule, even a single-digit cut translates into thousands of weekly seats vanishing from the market. Fares are already up, in most cases reined in by government-imposed price caps. Next, day fares for 10th of December have shot up, with Air India charging more for its smoother operations and peace of mind. In fact, its flights are completely sold out on several routes. Analysts say the impact is likely to be a short term, with fares already stabilizing a month from now. The stock market has already voted with its feet. Interglobe Aviation stock has slumped 18% in 8 trading sessions, wiping out over 41,000 crore rupees of investor wealth. One global brokerage estimates that if the disruptions runs for about 15 days and the 5% capacity cut holds, IndiGo's earnings for the next financial year could take an 8 to 9% hit, while another warns of up to 25% erosion in profit before tax if higher costs are not offset by fare increases. For now, the government is trying to walk a tightrope, punishing an airline whose failure stranded thousands while ensuring that India's aviation system does not lurch from one crisis to another in the middle of its busiest season. For travellers, that means one thing. In the short term, fewer IndiGo options, tighter seat availability, and upward pressure on fares. But in the longer term, the hope for more choice and real affordability and not chaos at the boarding gate. Bureau Report, Business Today TV.